I'm a 21-year-old electrician that's made well over $100,000 in this trade. And in this video, I'm about to explain to you how to become an electrician in Chicago, Illinois through the IBEW Local 134. Because I felt like when I was applying to try to become an electrician, I could not figure any of this stuff out. And I felt like there was not a video that broke down the process in a clear, concise way. So before even applying to the IBEW Local 134, there are a few basic requirements that you have to have in place, okay? The first thing is you need to be at least 18 years old. The second thing is that you need a high school diploma or a GED. The third thing is that you need a valid driver's license and you need basic algebra. I'm gonna be real with you. That algebra part is where a lot of people slip up. And you're not even slipping up because it's hard. It's high school math. But I know you ain't touched that high school math in years. So when you finally sit on aptitude test, it's not going to be as fresh as you thought it was. You want to fix that early, not while you sitting in that chair, fumbling over your fingers trying to circle C for all the answers, okay? Another thing that people overlook is this driver's license. This is not a job where you're going to stay in one spot or one job site all year long. You are moving job to job, site to site, all over the county. So if you do not have reliable transportation, that has become a problem so fast. The biggest mistake that people make is thinking that this is flexible. These are not flexible requirements. The second mistake that people make is that you're going to try to rush past this part because you only focus on the money. If you are not prepared at this requirement level, everything after that is going to get harder. So this first step is really just about putting yourself in this position before you even walk through the process. Now, once you meet the requirements, the next step is to actually apply to the IBEW Local 134. And this is relatively straightforward. You go in person and you apply during the application window. The application window is usually on Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And I'm going to tell you right now, that is not an optional time. You do not want to treat that like it's optional time. You want to be early, you want to be prepared, and I need you to move like you're serious about this. Do not show up at 10:55 thinking that you're about to get in and become an electrician, okay? You want to be early, you want to have your high school diploma ready, you want to have your GED ready if you got that, driver's license ready, and anything else that they ask for ahead of time. I do not want you scrambling at the last minute, okay? Showing up is not the same as being ready. It's not. You're going to have some people that show up unprepared. You're going to have some people missing those documents and not knowing what they're walking themselves into, okay? But you're watching this video, so you're going to be way ahead of them. You're not going to treat this like this is paperwork. You're going to treat this like this is your lifeline to be making six figures, okay? This will be your first impression into a competitive system. How you show up matters so much. How organized you are matters so much. How serious you take it matters so much. Because once you apply, you are in the lion's den. And everything that happens once you apply is helping you get to that aptitude test. Yeah, the aptitude test. And this is where things actually start to separate people. Now, the aptitude test is usually math, reading comprehension, paper folding, mechanical comprehension, right? Nothing too extreme, but it's going to weed people out so fast. That math part is some basic math, basic problem solving, adding, subtracting, dividing, things like that, right? It's not hard, but most people haven't looked at that in years unless you're helping your kid with your homework or something. So what I need you to not do is walk in there thinking that you can figure this out on the spot because it's going to go wrong. They do not give you a calculator, okay? Most people don't even get in on the first try because of the math. It's considered normal now. Some people just take the test just to see what the math questions are so you can come back stronger next time. But that test come every 6 months. So I need you to be prepared. You are going to be one and done. You need to recognize this pressure that is behind this test, okay? You need to know what's on the line because this can affect where you rank and how fast you move through this process. So I need you to study material. I need you to learn it, live it, love it, okay? Prepare. Prepare for this trade as well. You're going to hear trade and you're going to think it's going to be all hands on work. It's not. Yes, I'm an electrician, so I'm working with these hands a lot, but I'm also working with my mind a lot more. You're gonna need math. You don't need to be perfect with it. But what you do need to do is just be comfortable with the basics before you walk in. Because the people who take it seriously ahead of time are gonna be in a way better position than somebody else just trying to guess their way through it. So if you're serious about getting into this trade, I need you to prepare for this aptitude test now, prepare for the paper folding, prepare for the mechanical comprehension, and do not wait. This process will reward people who stay consistent, stay prepared, and actually take this serious in the beginning. You got this. I promise you. Okay? In the IBEW Local 134, there is no interview process as well. So it's strictly this test. And if this video helped you understand how to become an electrician in Chicago, I need you to click the link in the description down below. And I need you to join the Blue Collar Circle, okay? I'm helping people study for the test. I'm helping you pass your interviews if you have an interview in your state. And I'll be going from city to city. I'm going from state to state, breaking down how to get in each individual local and how to become an electrician without college and without debt. Let's go.